our chest also can get very tight, and you have something called fascia, which is like cling wrap that wraps around the muscles. So the fascia, the muscles in our chest, even in our shoulders and our arms, can get very tight, even our neck. And when we open this up, it feels just easier to breathe sometimes. All right, so I'd love to teach you some different chest openers. So once you have it set up however you're going to do, whether it's on the bed or on the floor using maybe a foam roller, or you've rolled up some, even towels you can roll up, or you've rolled up some blankets. Even the noodles that you use for the pools, you can try to put two of those together. Maybe put some elastics around it so it stays together. All right, it's just being creative. So when you're ready to get on, you're going to go on your side, and then you're just going to roll over. Feet planted on the floor, knees bent. And I like to have my entire spine from my head actually all the way down to my tailbone supported. That's what's comfortable for me. Especially if there's any back issues, people have back issues, I like to have that spine fully supported. Okay, bring them out to the side. I have mine about a 90-degree angle. You do what's comfortable for you. I use this position to stretch a lot because it's a wonderful, wonderful chest opener. If it's too difficult for your arms, though, to go right on the floor, you want to be in a relaxed position, as relaxed as possible. You don't want to be overstretching. So you take a pillow or a block, and you can put it right under your arm so your arm has support. It could be the upper arm, down lower for the lower arm. That actually feels nice and comfortable. So whatever works best for you. And then you're just going to rest. This is about restorative pose. Restorative means where you're just relaxing into the pose. Relaxing into your body, deepening into your body. Allowing your body just to get heavier, heavier. And then just focusing on that 4-6, 4 inhalation, the pause, and then the 6 exhalation through the nose or the mouth. And you can even do 8 for an exhalation count if that's better. Okay, breathing in. Pause. Breathing out. Focusing on that diaphragmatic breathing. Breathing in. Pause. Breathing out. I find this position is so much easier for me to breathe. Now, you want to make sure you're not arching your back too much. Okay? You want to have a neutral spine so you can rock your pelvis back and find neutral. And also, you don't want your rib cage pointing up too much, and then that's arching right here. So if you feel like you're doing that, gently take the front rib cage, even with your fingers, you can just help glide it back to your back rib cage. So your back is you're really feeling whatever you're resting on your back. Okay? Now let's take another breath together. Breathing in. Pause. Breathing out. Just noticing where your breath goes. I feel it was able to get so much higher up in me. I'm able to expand my lungs and my rib cage more. Now, if you have that tennis ball, take the tennis ball, and you're just going to do a little massage for yourself, a little myofascial work. You're just going to put it right under your collarbone, and you're just going to roll it around. Little circles, or you can go back and forth. You don't want to go too hard. You can even just hold it and make circles like that. Just be careful. You don't want to be bruising yourself. You want to be gentle with yourself. It's easy to feel a knot and I'm going to dig that out. But that's not what this is about. We're being kind and nurturing to our body. Our body's already been through a lot. You just can go up and down, even the shoulder area, front of the shoulder. And then you can even go up and down your sternum. Not right on the sternum, but right on the sides of the sternum. Now what we're really trying to do is just help release that pectoralis major muscle and the fascia around here. So we can get a little bit more of an opening. You can even go off to the side, right close to your armpit. And then you can go to the other side. You know, when you have time on your own, just experiment what feels good, where it feels good, what the pressure works best for you. And then when you're done, you can place the ball down and stretching your arms out again and just noticing if there's a difference. As you breathe, just noticing where your breath goes. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is grab a tennis ball, or if you have a little ball, like I'm using my daughter's little basketball, little foam ball. And what you're going to do is we're going to try to open up the lats. You're just going to put it right on the side, and you're going to just go around like this. Just noticing under tender spots. The nice thing about this foam ball, it's not hard. You don't really want to be digging in so much, but a tennis ball might work for you. Sometimes little bigger balls a little better because you can really get into the area a little more. So we're not just working the front of our body, we're working the side also of our body. Trying to open up in all that space where the rib cage is. The rib cage, you know, we're three-dimensional beings, right? We got the front, the sides, the back. So what you could do, you could go on the back and just roll back and forth. What I like to do is actually a tennis ball on my back. So I put it down, I roll back and forth. And I will show you how to do this in standing. Just like that. If it's too hard on your neck, just hold your neck, rubbing back and forth. Or what you could do is you can lie in bed, just take two balls, put them in a sock, and then you can just place them on one area and just rest into them and then move it up, rest into them. I do that sometimes too, especially on my low back even. But you also might want to do it up here because this is easy that, you know, knots, so many people have knots and tension in their shoulders, so you can just rest it on your shoulder like that. Just let it rest, and as your body gets heavier and sinks into that. Then take that ball again, and we're going to do the other side. So this is what it looks like on the back. All the way around, and then we're going to get the sides. So you're kind of just rolling around. You want to get up by that shoulder blade area, muscles around there. All right, you guys, I hope you find these exercises or these poses helpful to you. Stay in them for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You know, try to find a ball somewhere. You can even get a little ball at CVS, really cheap in the kids section, and try it out if you're interested in trying out the massage. It feels really good. You can use it on your hamstrings, your calves. Might even be good for helping to move that blood back up from our calves. I hope you have a wonderful restorative day, since that's the theme of these poses. I'm wishing you a restorative day. Take care, everyone.